Hi, everybody. This is the administrative module for the protocol set to implement on November 1st, 2025. I'm John Toit. I'm from the Oakland County Medical Control Authority, and I'm the Director of EMS Operations.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Kincaid. I'm the Executive Director of the Oakland County Medical Control Authority, and welcome to this program.
And this is Amy, and I'm Administrative Coordinator.
This module is just for administrators to understand what's actually going to be happening on November 1st. We are going to have 41 protocols in the education modules to come. This one, though, is just for administration so that you understand what's happening. We will be having a separate education module for our EMS providers at all levels. That will be mandatory, but there will be options for each agency to choose how they want to give this education out. The second piece will be an intensive education on the new MFR and BLS medication packs. So again, this is going to be optional for every agency. If you want to opt in, you opt in 100%. If you don't want to opt in, you don't at all.
Currently, what you have to complete the protocol education for all of your providers is a Google Drive that has the marked up protocol from what the protocol used to be to what the protocol has turned into, and you also have a clean version of that protocol. There is also a spreadsheet with generalities with the changes. There may be slight other changes, but those were the really big things that were found, and that's available for you. You can choose to do your own education to complete the protocol education, or we are going to be creating a set of videos for the changes for the providers. There are also some protocols that are just really for administration that has changed. Those will not be part of the provider education. They will be part of this education. For agencies that want to be part of the MFR BLS medication pack rollout, we are going to create a process. Currently, the process is not in place. The protocol does go live on November 1st, but that is an opt-in protocol. We will have a plan in the near future to how an agency can opt in and what will be required in order to do so.
There's many logistics that go behind the scenes for creating this process to create new packs. Just like the APAC back in the day, these new packs are going to have some things that we're going to have to work out.
So the first protocol that we're going to talk about for administration is 7/8S double sequential defibrillation. This is originally something that we did not accept in Oakland County. Through much discussion, it was decided that we would accept this. So this is now going to become a Oakland County protocol. Your crews, in order to use it, are going to need to train on it prior to use. We would suggest that you contact your monitor and AED manufacturers regarding any warranty concerns that you would have with double sequential defibrillation.
There's a new protocol for an impedance threshold device. That is an optional device that can be used, but if you choose to opt in, you will be responsible for educating your personnel on its use. Protocol 7.16 on patient restraint has no change. The state accepted our protocol.
Protocol 7.26, interfacility high-flow nasal oxygen protocol. It's an optional protocol, and we really didn't make any changes to it. The only change really is that the MCA now does not have to keep track of the agencies that are utilizing it.
Protocol A2, patient prioritization and use of lights and sirens. The state made some changes to the yellow boxes, but Oakland County chose all the same yellow boxes that we had before. So there's really no discernible change.
In Protocol 8.3, the transportation protocol, the only change was just a reference.
So Protocol 8.18, agency and EMS personnel criteria for participation, has always been an Oakland County specific protocol. The state of Michigan does not make it required that providers that work in our system must have ACLS every 2 years. That is a requirement of Oakland County Medical Control Authority. So we made a change that if you would like to, as an agency, train every once in a while on PALS or PEP, you may do that and substitute that for an ACLS training every other ACLS renewal cycle. So you still have to do ACLS every other time at a minimum. But on those off times, you can now integrate PALS or PEP. It just gives the agency more opportunity to train on pediatric patients. There is no change to the BLS certification. The other change in this protocol is that there's no longer a requirement to have a medical control hospital, formerly base hospital, or a medical control physician. So for the letters of compliance every year, once you complete your letter of compliance, it'll come directly to us. You, your agency, and all EMS personnel in Oakland County work under Dr. McGraw's license. It is the EMS medical director that gives privilege to operate in Oakland County, not the medical control physicians. So we have taken that out, so you no longer have a requirement. Now you can work with whatever hospital you choose. You can work with several hospitals. It's up to the agency. You do not have to have a special relationship with one hospital called your medical control hospital or one medical control physician. And there's no signature now on your letter of compliance other than the EMS medical director, which is currently Dr. McGraw. 8.19, unseen physician or non-physician provider interaction, has been changed to include what I just said, non-physician providers. These are licensed providers like nurse practitioners, midwives, physician assistants, etc., who have an established patient-physician relationship and are on scene helping that patient through whatever situation they're in. Let's say a midwife. The midwife is there delivering the child. Something happens, EMS is called, you guys come on scene. You can utilize that midwife or any other non-physician provider within this protocol now, just like you would utilize an on-scene physician.
8.27, the PSRO protocol, there's just purely an administrative change. There was language that was located in another protocol that was added to this protocol.
This is Protocol 8.113, Medical Control and Participating Hospital Policy. This protocol, like Bonnie let us know earlier, is part of the letter of compliance where it's not required for you to have a medical control doctor or a medical control hospital any longer. So this protocol removed the medical control hospital language, put in participating hospital language, and also redefine the role of what a medical control physician does. Protocols 9.2 and 9.3 are pharmacy protocols. Nuts and bolts. 9.2, which was the medication substitution protocol, was deleted. 9.3, which is the medication shortage protocol, was just amended. This is mainly a pharmacy protocol, not much that agency administrations have to worry about. 9.8, the naloxone leave behind program, just clarified the requirements needed to be part of the program.
9.101 has been our go-to protocol for medication exchange at the MFR level and EMT level. We just added a purpose to outline the procedure for an MFR or BLS agency to exchange medications. So 9.101 is the protocol you will continue to use if you do not opt in to the new MFR or BLS medication packs.
And then that leaves us to 9.103 and 9.104, the BLS and MFR medication pack protocols. Again, there's going to be more to come on that, a specific training for providers, and also some direction on what to do if you'd like to opt into the program. Thank you guys so much for listening today. That's the administrative wrap-up.